Wife did not realize I could see her phone screen and I found out. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. I, 36M, married the love of my life, 33F, a year ago. We've been together for over 10 years and recently decided to start for kids. However, after trying a bit we decided to wait until after New Year, December parties. This is what happened to me. We both are off early by chance and arrive home at the same time. Since it's nice and early in the afternoon we decide to go on a hike before dinner. But before a shower would be nice. She showered first and when I got out of the shower I found her still naked in the bed. We had passionate and good sex, and didn't even make the run after all because of pillow talk. We have dinner and afterwards we sit on the couch next to each other, cozy with a blanket. She is a massive fan of some TV shows which I don't care for, so I'm sitting with a laptop and Netflix at the same time. While she is watching TV she's texting her friends. We're often like this but after the lovely afternoon are sitting extra close to each other. She doesn't realize however that as my episode finished I can easily see her mobile screen and see what she is typing. I see my name in her texts and that she is feeling so guilty. That she cannot remember the first time, but the second time was my fault. I get some grasps of information but am not entirely sure what is up, but something is wrong. She locks her phone and I close my laptop at the same time. She freezes up like a deer in headlights. I ask her if she wants to tell me anything. No. If something happened? No. If she realized I could see her phone conversation because we are sitting next to each other? No. Could you at least come up with a lie? No. 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 I got up and walked out of the door. Normally she would not like that in an argument but she did not even move. After a 15 minutes walk and 3 cigarettes later she has not called or texted me and because of this I know the it is real. This is so unlike her. As I walk back home she smiles at me as I come in. I turn towards the kitchen, grab a bottle of whiskey, another of the red bottles she was drinking and walk back. She holds up her wine glass and I pour a good glass and do the same for my whiskey. The faint hope in her eyes disappears as she realizes that I really do know. She told the entire story. The first time was when we hosted a party together at our place and I had to go to a family emergency and stay overnight. There was a new random friend that stayed late, even after everyone left. She was hammered and said she can't remember much except that it happened. The second time was Tuesday night thereafter. She says she was confused about what happened and wanted to meet him at his place. She lied to me saying she was going to meet another girlfriend that night and went off. And then it kinda happened again? And the fault was hers because it was her decision to go there. Which I don't really get. After that she broke it off and she is feeling terribly guilty, doesn't want me to leave and is terribly sorry. Etc. The talk continued after that but that is the gist. We spent the night apart and I asked her to find another place for the night while I think, and that's this morning as I am writing this. Oh man. For all the people still reading all of this, I'm sorry for the wall of text. I think this is just some therapeutic writing for me. Do with it what you want, I just had to get it off my chest. I'm going to take my time thinking on what to do, and see it from there. Story 2, I hate my stepmother. Today I'm sad. I found out that my stepmother cheats on my father. He's old now. Almost 60 years old. She is 5 years younger. He is afraid to be alone. Even though I'm his son, I don't mind moving to have him live near me, I'm not able to fill this need. Only one partner is capable of it. I feel I must let him live in his own innocence to avoid further pain. And no, if he suspects something, then he's silent. Perhaps he prefers ignorance to separation. And I was talking to my brother, who brings in one new girl every week, if not two, about fidelity. It seems like people cheat on each other with phenomenal frequency. So much so that he refuses to get into a serious relationship because of the things he's already seen. And it appears to be a solid fact. Does anyone here know how to comfort someone in this situation? Because I only know the classics. I don't know enchantments or spells to get him out of a possible depression if things turn to a breakup. And the weight of age is a potent enhancer. I love him, I don't want to see him suffer. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Seriously, unless your dad has health issues or a disability, 60 is not old. In my country he doesn't even qualify for retirement. Tell your dad. He doesn't deserve this. And if he finds out that you knew and didn't say anything he's doubly hurt. Please tell him. Good luck. I am really sorry that you are going through this. You must be furious with your stepmother. It sucks to have to be stuck in the middle of their relationship, not knowing what to do. While I think there is some argument for telling your dad the truth, I also think that most affairs come to light all on their own, without the kids needing to get involved. What? 60 years old is pretty young. You speak like his life is over and he has to stay with her just because he has no other options other than to live with you and never get a partner again. He can easily find another partner, don't be so negative about his age. Hey, believe me when I say that 60 isn't old, as I am 67 and still attract attention. Yet, for most, the problem associated with Ed can diminish intimate moments. This can in turn lead to needs not being met. Possibly your father is comfortable with his so seeking external pleasures that he may be unable to deliver. Consider this before making a judgment. She deserves divorce papers even if you find it in your heart to forgive her. But first she needs to jump through some hoops if she wants to stay with you. Although you give her divorce papers for her to fill out and sign, you don't have to file them. Just let her think you are. Make her go to her AP house with you and tell his wife if he has one. Then she has to tell both your parents and her family. If she's unwilling to do any of this, you just wave those divorce papers at her. Threaten her with divorce every time she doesn't want to jump. After doing everything you put her through, it's up to you to stay or go. But remember, a cheater with no consequences will cheat again and again. Do not be easy on her. She's hurt you much more. Sorry she's put you through this, pensive face. The excuse for the second run is a load of horse $! Plus she lied to you, even in the confession. Think about that. She went back for seconds and there is no story she can spin to avoid that conclusion. I think you know where you stand. I will only give a few suggestions. If you do the pick-me dance, if you sweep this, or let her sweep this, under the rug, if you don't issue consequences, and if you don't respect yourself, there are some very predictable outcomes. If you do any or all of the above, she will lose whatever respect is left for you and you will almost guarantee a repeat performance. If you don't respect yourself, she won't, either. I mean, she had sex with an acquaintance or friend you invited to your home for a party. Someone who she just fell on top of, I guess, with no previous flirting or attraction. The person just happened to stay late while she was drunk and you were gone, so. Boom. Perfect opportunity right in your home. Total desecration. I could live with that part of the story, thinking it is plausible, but lying to you about meeting a friend and going to see him to talk about. What exactly? The sex? Who does that? A normal reaction to unintentional sex is repulsion and rejection, not lying to get alone time. Then having sex again by mistake. Honey, that was intentional, and she cannot blame the alcohol because she was sober. She is obviously attracted to him and wanted to see if the sex was as good or better sober. My advice is not to trust a single thing she says. The first experience can be explained by attraction, opportunity, and alcohol, which temporarily allows for a loss of inhibitions and guilt. Don't get me wrong, she is still 100% responsible here. Who knows if that was really the first time she ever committed adultery or the actual start of their affair. Could have been emotional or a flirtation before that. However, the second time cannot be explained by anything other than her wanting to cheat deliberately. Then she denied and gaslit, until she was sure that there was no way out of it. She even talked to friends about cheating on you, which means that she wanted both validation and support for her actions. No, there is no way back to what it used to be. You will never get the truth out of her. She probably deleted text messages between her and her AP where they talked about the sex and planned to meet again. She will just get better at covering her tracks. Time to consider divorce, because if you stay without complete investment in therapy and transparency, it will be swept under the rug, she will lose the little respect for you/marriage she has, and she will cheat again. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.